enjoy the show. And as Halloween is starting to come up, it's less than a week away. While you're trying to figure out what treats you can hand out that people are going to like, but's not going to have all that sugar and all that lactose or any gluten, or have any kind of GMO involvement or anything like that, there is one product out there that you can put in those trick-or-treaters' bags that will always meet all of those requirements, and that would be small little 4-ounce bottles of the one, the only Diet Water. The only one of the few products out there that meets all of those categories, has only half of those dreaded water calories, but still keeps that great water taste. The one, the only Diet Water. This product's only available in stores where it's sold. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone wise on this island Earth. This Kentucky Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye, your host here on Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Wednesday night, which means it's time for Grappler's Keep. Sorry that my schedule on streaming has been a little bit off this week. I've been having to have a lot of dental work done and stuff like that. So, not to get into any TMI and all that, but I've been having to make several appointments and all that. And when someone's been rooting around in your mouth and injecting lidocaine and stuff like that, it tends to hurt. And you don't feel like doing a lot of things, including talking. So I've been off because of that. Only looks like we got one more appointment next week, then everything will be done. But hopefully next week we will be able to stick to the regular schedule. So we're going to get things up and going with this week's edition of Grappler's Keep. So without any further ado, since we used all the ado making dinner last night, let's go ahead and get things started. Do you dare enter the dice tray? Welcome to Grappler's Keep. Alright, we are ready to get started here. So, like we're doing now every time, let's check what the latest news is. And on week 3, Goldie Boone's eagerness to get the jump on Bill Sanders got out of hand after a quick attack was dodged. Instead taking out the referee at the start of the bell. The championship rivalry between these superstars is starting to get dangerous and can only get worse from here. Rufus Combs has now won the men's hunter's mark. And Falenne Locke humiliated her defenseless opponent with a post-match beating, ignoring the referee while she continued to stomp away on Jayla Fastshadow. This unnecessary aggression by the superstar had the crowd agitated and concerned at how far this rivalry will go between these two rivals. And that is the news from our last episode of Grappler's Keep. So let's take a look at this card. And if you look on Discord and on Twitter, you'll see I am listing the card now on Twitter in a unique way. We're making it look like old-fashioned posters that you'd see at the arenas or field houses and stuff like that, where you would go to the matches and all that. So we're going to try to do that to see how well people take to that. But our card tonight is, we'll be starting with one of our rivalries here, Kelran Sparkshard up against Morduk. In a women's triple threat match, we have Komona against Desiré, Beauvau, and Lorana. We have a rivalry brewing here between our newly crowned men's champion, the Dungeon Master, and Jardak Munka. We'll hear more about that as we go. Belle Sanders is going after Goldie. Boone wants a shot at her title. She's taking away everything else in Goldie's life. She wants to take away the only thing of value that she has right now, and that is that championship belt. We'll see if she's able to make her case here tonight. In men's tag team action, we have the Lucha Gnomes going up against the Demolition Squad. Rufus Combs will be making his first defense of the men's Hunter's Mark, and he'll be doing that against Calius Lucitus. Nioll Keio will be making this will be her third defense of the women's Hunter's Mark. She'll be doing that against Minune Mytlar here tonight. This victory and one more gets her a title shot. We have Warble going up against the Gun Mall Annabel Dukes. And in our main event, Falenne Locke and Jayla Fastshadow will continue their ongoing rivalry of fire versus ice. So, let's go ahead and get things started. Kelran Sparkshard is our high elf fire wizard. He feels like he is the most glorious wizard in the realm, and he is the most glorious wrestler in Grappler's Keep. Want to know more? Just ask him all about it. He will talk your ear off about it. Morduk is one of our superheroes. He's the super smart, brilliant genius. Man, he says that both Reed Richards and what's his name? I just went blank. Iron Man were both inspired by him in real life. And there's been an argument now between these two about who is the actual brains of the operation here, who is the smartest member of the Keep. And that's where this rivalry spurns from. So they are taking it out inside the ring. And they will be starting off our matches here tonight. Here we are at Diet Water Arena. And in comes a person who just asked him to tell you about how great and he actually is.
It's scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Avalon, weighing in at 219 pounds, Kelvin Sparkshard.
Getting ready to make his way down the ring. He is the greatest elemental wizard of ours or any lifetime, and feels he is the most superior person in the ring of all time. There are people who would beg to differ with that, and we'll find out, at least on the brain side, who can show the battle of the brains here. I guess this is showing how the brain can use the brawn. In their first meeting, actually, Kelran got the victory. Morduk could be looking for an equalizer here tonight. Looks like he's just about set and ready to go. Not exactly a fan favorite, as you can hear from the crowd reactions. And here comes his opponent. It is our superhero extraordinaire,
And his opponent from Santa Fe,
Morduk. And I need to turn down sound on my phone. We don't need to hear that going off in the background. There we go. Hair slicked back, hair Pince-Nez is on, and he is ready to go. All dressed up for a proper fight here. Alright, one little problem I see looks like we're having with some graphics here, and that is, in the past, the big problem has been the cakes. They've had a mind of their own. Now we got shirt collars that seem to want to point way beyond what's necessary. As Morduk does his best to get the crowd going. Not very hard to do, very popular around here. As you can see, he is well liked. Seeking revenge after his loss last week. It looks like we're set and ready to go. Works on the ropes. Morduk is relaxed in the corner. Now he's ready to begin. There's the bell, and here we go. And Morduk's not wasting any time. Tries to take Kelran to the corner, but he elbows his way out of that quickly. Pulls him up. Lifts him up for something, but Morduk counters that. Looks like they're getting good at countering each other here from the big. Now a nice inside-out suplex there by Morduk. As he tries to take control here, big stomp right on the arm. Maybe got the shoulder there as well. Flips the arm up. Big stomp right on the triceps. And now again on the chest. And he's going for a crossface here. Trying to get Kelran to at least slow him down, if not get a count out here. But Kelran gets a swing in. First one hits, second one misses. Now whips Morduk into the ropes. Goes for a big elbow shot, but no one goes anywhere. And Morduk counters with some good strikes. Gets a nice little back kick in there now. Kelran into the ropes. Leap over. Nice trip down and a big spinning kick here by Morduk. He's definitely mixing things up, trying to catch Kelran by surprise. Goes for a quick pin, but only a 1 count. And now the ground and pound begins. Standing moonsault. Hooks the leg, goes for the pin. But still too early. Kelran still got some sparks going in him. Morduk still posing for the crowd a little bit as Kelran gets up. And now Kelran Morduk into the ropes. Drop down. Goes for the gut shot, but doesn't affect Morduk. Holds on the ropes, then gets a nice drop kick there. Pulls him up. Quick wrap up. Spring into a Falcon's arrow. And now Kelran's back up. Scoops him up. And wants to go for snake eyes and hits it right into the turnbuckle. Goes Morduk. Big elbow drop there by Kelran now. Big stomp to the back of the head, it looks like. And now Kelran's going to do some ground and pound. Showing he can do the stuff's up. Big stomp there. That one misses. Big running drop kick there by Morduk once again. Wraps him up. Hard whip into the corner. Scoops him up and just lets him drop right back down. Measures him up. Big running knee. Kelran kind of spinner-roonies his way up, but now, nope, not a, I thought he was going for a neck breaker. Instead, got him a forearm right to the back of the head. Big super kick, and now Morduk's going upstairs. Big frog splash, but nobody home. Kelran trying to take advantage, hooks the leg, but only a 1 count. Let's see if Kelran can take advantage of the opportunity here. Goes for a quick kick, but nope, Morduk blocks it instead. Big running forearm shot. Whips him hard into the corner. Big running forearm. Second rope into the brain drain off the top middle rope. And he catches Kelran totally by surprise. Hitting a springboard version of the brain drain, and Morduk gets the victory. Here's the frog splash that missed, but the brain drain that didn't. Here it is again. Caught Kelran totally by surprise. Was not expecting that. And gets Morduk the victory. Let's see, Kelran still recovering outside the ring. But big win for our super genius here as we start off the night. Very good match to start us off with for sure. And we will have more matches to come. 3-star, good way to start. And now we have a women's triple threat match here. We have Desiré Beauvau, the Belle of the Ball, will be going up against our superhero member of the Lightning League, Komona, and our master of the martial arts, Lorana. This will be fun. We got some definite contrast in styles here on this one. But should be good. Let me get a quick drink of diet water here to help clear my throat. This is going to be a fun one. We definitely got some variations of styles going on here with this, so definitely looking forward to the matches here tonight. Looks like we're ready and loaded up, so let's go ahead and get things started. We return back to Diet Water Arena. Coming out first,
Is a triple threat match. Making her way to the ring from Nioll, Osaka, Komona.
she's the green member of the Lightning League superhero group, is now here in Grappler's Keep. Her goal is to root out the bad guys here like she does with the Lightning League. Made a very good showing here so far. Has had some good high-level matches here and could be finding herself on the way for a title match of her own sometime soon. But first, she's got two other competitors to deal with now. The rules on a triple threat match is you have to pin or submit one of your opponents. You do not have to take out both. So you can lose the match without losing in the match.
From Baton Rouge, Louisiana, beautiful, charming, Belle.
All right, here comes Desiré Beauvau, dancer, singer, performer on the stage and in the ring. Feels she she felt her need come here to try to increase the level of class here in Grappler's Keep. Some would disagree with that, but she has definitely made her presence known here in the Keep. Looks like she's getting herself ready to go. Definitely has some crowd appeal going for her. And here comes the final member of this match here. It's Lorana. She's a fawn. She's a master of the Satyr School of Martial Arts. Here to prove that style is the superior fighting style, and she's made herself known pretty well here in the Keep. She would be our equivalent of a mixed martial arts master, that is for sure. Never one to be taken lightly, especially in a match like this where you can easily get blindsided by something, and it wouldn't be hard for a flurry of blows to catch you totally by surprise here. And with that, looks like we're set. Komona is light on her feet. Desiré keeping loose. Looks like Lorana's right as well. There's the bell, and here we go. And Komona goes right after Desiré. Pulls right in for a kick. Oh, and Lorana tried to sneak in by surprise, get in a kick. Didn't work. And now Lorana and Komona going at it. Desiré was going after Komona as well. Looks like Komona's getting a lot of attention now. Desiré takes advantage, but Lorana's ready with the mixed martial arts, gets her with the elbow, and now a series of kicks as Komona gets herself. Desiré reverses things on Komona to get some ground and pound in, and Komona comes right in with a big clotheslining forearm here. Pulls Lorana up. Big forearm shot there. Now it goes right back after Desiré. Scoops her up, puts her up on the top turnbuckle. Not a safe place to be. What's Komona got planned here? Desiré trying to get herself off. Komona keeping her contained here. Let's see what she's got planned. Definitely some grounding and pounding going on there. Goes up. And a Frankensteiner off the top rope. Lorana getting out of the way. Probably a good idea. She's going for the toys here. Komona springboard drop kick. Now here comes Komona with the kendo stick, but Komona's ready. Knocks it out of her hands. Big drop kick, and now Komona appears to be taking control. Nope. Now the big spin here by Desiré. Flips that into a Hurricane Rana. Lorana trying to go for the stick, but Desiré blocks that. Pulls her into a backward elbow. Now Desiré's got the stick. Lorana knocks it loose with a few kicks. Komona waiting. Nice snapmare followed with a knee to the back. And now Lorana goes right after Komona. Scoops her up. Nasty flip there. Kind of a sunset flip, kind of a cross between a sunset flip and a Russian leg sweep. Now an inverted atomic drop as Desiré celebrates outside. Springboard. Went for her move there, but missed, but still knocked Lorana down, but gives Desiré opportunity to take advantage. Brings Komona to the ropes. Big kick, and from nowhere, flattens Desiré down. Now tries to kick on Komona. Changes her mind just in time for Desiré. Scoop her up, and snake eyes. Hooks the leg, goes for the pin. Drop kick missed by Komona, but Lorana kicks out anyway. Komona gets the kick in on Desiré. Now one on Lorana. Now here comes Desiré, elbow to the back. Whips her into the ropes. Leaps and jumping all over the place here. And a nice executed drop kick by Desiré as Lorana rolls outside to recover. As Desiré is taking control of things on Komona here so far. And now Komona whips her around. Hits the Thunderhead. Doesn't get to take advantage. Lorana floats over on the attempted suplex and pancakes her down. Pulls her up. Elbow, knee to the head as Desiré slowly getting up. And now she goes right after Desiré's. Komona comes right back in. Wraps around. Forearm to the back. Whip into the ropes. Flip kicking him, but missed. But ends up using the forearm shot and knocking her out of the ring. Desiré's just sitting there. Komona trying to get some action here. Whips her. Nope. Komona was sandbagging here. Nice little reversal here. Nice Hurricane Rana by Komona. Drop kick onto Lorana, keeping that ring awareness going. Goes back after Lorana. Big forearm shot. Pulls her up as Desiré gets back up. Big flurry of blows here by Komona. Drop kick. Now Desiré tries to take advantage. Old-fashioned atomic drop there. Komona gets back up to her feet. Desiré scoops her up. Inverted DDT. Same thing that Komona now gets it from Lorana. Another inverted DDT. Desiré takes advantage. Big elbow drop right there. And now here comes Komona whipping Desiré into the corner. Puts her upstairs on the top. Not a safe place to be. Set things up. And went for the slam there, but Desiré reversed that. Now Lorana is locking in the Satyr lock, trying to get the submission. Komona gets the save for now. And now big sunset flip by Komona. Drop kick by Komona onto Desiré. I think they were both trying to kick each other. Springboard up. And the Thunderhead once again. Drop kick misses on Lorana. Can she take advantage? while Desiree's down. Whips her up. Big elbow drive. Hits the key point. Goes for the pin. But only a 2 count. And now Desiree's back up on her feet. Comes right in after her. Goes for the spin. And brings Lorana down. Komona getting back up to her feet. Desiré whips her into the ropes. Big elbow shot. And a quick kick on Lorana. Hammerlock into a slap to the side of the head. Hits the high heel. Goes for the pin. And Komona cannot get there in time. And the victory goes to Desiré Beauvau. There you saw the Thunderhead. There's the key point. Being stolen by Lorana. Goes up there. Went for that big strike there. There's the key point again. And there was the finisher. The high heel. All right. And you can see her celebrating there. Desiré Beauvau. Showing why she belonged in that match and why she belongs in any kind of discussion about the women here in Grappler's Keep. And you can see why. 3.5-star match. And now we have a newly brewing rivalry here. Last time we were on, the Dungeon Master got a title shot against Ben de Mustaine because we had discovered that he had had 4 successful defenses of the Men's Hunter's Mark, but had not gotten a title shot yet because no one had the title yet. He went on to he lost the Hunter's Mark in our first premium live event, the Bag of Holding. So he was granted a title shot and defeated Ben de Mustaine, and now Jardak Munka feels that the Dungeon Master is not worthy of such a title, that he didn't earn it because you have to. So there has to be a title there when you have your 4th victory, not after. He feels a sense of injustice for everyone else because of that. So that's where this rivalry is kind of stemming from. So this is not a title match, but Jardak is hoping to prove that he is worthy of getting a title shot by what he can do here against the Dungeon Master. We'll see if he is able or not. Dungeon Master is not an easy opponent to take on. I just realized they're both taking that they both have the same pose. I'm going to have to change it on one of them. We'll see about that here in the future. But meanwhile, let's go ahead and get going with our match here. Big rivalry brewing between the Dungeon Master and one of our sci-fi heroes.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the city of Atlantis, weighing in at 220 pounds, Jardak
Jardak Munka. He's an exile from the planet of Neptune, where he used to rule with with an iron fin. He's now seeking a new lands to conquer, and one of those lands is here in Grappler's Keep. He feels he's the only one who is truly entitled for a shot at the title, held currently by the Dungeon Master, and he intends to prove himself starting tonight. We'll see what he is able to do. Not exactly liked by the crowd. And someone else who's not as liked by the crowd either, because he defeated a very popular holder of the belt is the Dungeon Master. Now wearing that belt that he has won and earned, he feels anyway. He says it shouldn't make any difference if there wasn't a champion crowned yet. He had the belt. He defended it.
Weighing in at 220 pounds, the prestigious Men's Wrestling Champion, Dungeon Master.
And he is making his way to the ring. Sends out the spout in the air. And now looks like he's going to try to do what he can to get the crowd up. But you can see he's even less popular than Jardak is. So this is going to be interesting to see if the crowd ends up picking one more than the other here. Alright, looks like the crowd's set and ready. Everyone's set, and here we go. Dungeon Master wastes no time, but Jardak's ready for him. Let him come. Counters each other. Nice quick kick there. Big forearm shot to the back. Now stomp on the leg. Flips him over. Pulls him up. Knee crusher into the mat. Dungeon Master goes for the leg again. Whipping it around. Step over toe hold of sorts. Going right after that leg. Looks like he wants to target it. Now he's just trying to choke the life out of Jardak here. Another big strike. Pulls him up. Big over the shoulder throw. Showing some strength and power here early on. Jardak pulling himself up on the ropes. Big forearm strike by the Dungeon Master. And another. He's still hanging on. Grabs hold of him. There's another. Now he's going to go outside the ring. Pulls him up and drops him right onto the ring apron. And now he flexes for the crowd. Pulls him up to his feet. Whips him hard into the wall. And now throws him back inside the ring. Well ahead of the 10 count. Jardak's not had much offense in this match so far. Pulls him up to his feet. Big forearm shot again. Now there's a big elbow by Jardak. Big running knee by the Dungeon Master. Measures him out. Big knee drop. Again, Jardak's not gotten much offense. Trying to block the ground and pound there by the Dungeon Master. Big stomp to the gut. Standing over him. Jardak tries to get to his feet. Shot to the back by the Dungeon Master. Wraps him up. Blocks him up. Big knee lift. Flips him over. Big stomp right on the ankle, it looked like. Grabs the legs. This time Jardak pushes him off. Does some sort of obscenity wave towards him there, but doesn't do him any good as he finds himself on the ropes. Whipped across the way. Swing and a miss on the forearm shot. Jardak was able to stop that. Now he finds himself whipped in the corner. Catches the Dungeon Master running in with both boots feet up in the air. Pulls him ripcord right into a shoulder block. Pulls him up, and now a big old-fashioned fist to the noggin there. Pulls him up. Shot to the gut, and he's got strikes going all over the place now. Big running shot. Dungeon Master swings and misses, gets scooped up. Slammed straight down. And upstairs goes Jardak. Big leg drop from the top rope. Hooks the leg, going for the pin. But only a 2 count. Big stomp to the back. Dungeon Master strikes back. Gets a fist in and another fist in. Tries to whip him in. Jardak whips them around and walks right into a skullcracker on the knee from the Dungeon Master. He's wrapping the legs up here. He's going for an Indian, I think a knee bar of sorts. They're kind of an inverted figure 4, going to try to make him tap. But no, he's going to strike back, gets the leg free, and strikes right back. Let's see. We see why he was targeting that leg. He's got all sorts of plans there. Scoops him up, and a big slam straight down. And the Dungeon Master rolls outside. Jardak goes right after him, throws him right back inside the ring. Celebrates to the crowd, and now he comes in as well. Swing and a miss on the kick. Scoops him up. He's going to go for the retro rocket and hits it. Can he take advantage? Hooks the leg, goes for the pin. But no, the Dungeon Master kicks out. Jardak's upset. He felt he had it there. See if he stays focused. Shot to the noggin and down goes the Dungeon Master. Pulls him up to his feet. Scoops him up. Spins him around and face plant straight down. Dungeon Master's bleeding. Big elbow drop by Jardak. Showing he's light on his feet. He's going to go upstairs. What's he got planned here from the top rope? Another big leg drop. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin. And gets the victory. Jardak gets the win. Dungeon Master rolls out of the ring. As Jardak celebrates the victory. And now Jardak's not satisfied. He's going after some more from the Dungeon Master. Slams him into the ring apron. Whips him around into the steel steps. I guess Jardak felt he hadn't done enough punishment to the Dungeon Master. 2.5-star match, but a message has been sent to our current champion. And now that will bring us to one of our rivalries on the women's side here. Goldie Boone is our women's Miss Lady of Valor champion. Her biggest rival here in Grappler's Keep is Belle Sanders. And Belle has made it known that she intends to take the one thing of value that Goldie Boone has left, and that is the women's championship. Goldie says, come get it if you can. In their first matchup here, Belle got the victory. I think Goldie got it in the second time around, but we'll see what happens as we keep on going. No love lost between these two.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, Belle Sanders.
Belle Sanders, our Lady Desperado from the Weird Wild West. Caught in that same time loop portal that brought Curtis the Pistol Powell, Rufus Combs, and Goldie Boone out of that world into ours. They find themselves here making a living as they try to find a way back. But Goldie and Belle have no love for each other, that's for sure. Well, when you figure what Curtis and Belle did to Goldie's family and the ranch that she grew up on, you would understand why. And now coming out as Belle Sanders has herself ready to go, is our Lady of Valor champion. Wearing that belt proudly.
And from Stillwater, the prestigious Women's Wrestling Champion, Boone.
Goldie Boone making her way out to the ring. Proudly wearing that belt. She got it by defeating Jalen at the Bag of Holding Premium Live event. Proudly wearing it and showing it off to the crowd. And it looks like she's set and ready to go. There's the bell, and here we go. Goldie doesn't waste any time, springs right into the ropes and goes for the spin. Nice Hurricanrana takedown. Kick and a miss there now. Goes right after Belle. Not afraid to go after her. Wraps her up, tries to go for a DDT, but Belle punches her way free and keeps the punches going. Now she's going to wrap her up. Quick snap suplex here. Got DDT on the brain here. It's going up top rope already early in this match. Big splash. Hooks the leg already. She thought the shock and awe would be enough, but not enough to take out the ladies champion, who's still down on the mat. Big stomp with the cowboy boots there. Right on the head, grabs the arm, and just stomping on the head some more. Grabs the arm, going for an arm bar. Trying to make the champion tap. She's able to roll her way free. And now in a way to punch her way free. We'll see how much that arm damage lingers on. Whips her up and over the ropes onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats around the ring. And goes right after her. Basement drop kick. Now the stomps start. Stomps and kicks. Drop kick misses. Belle takes advantage. German suplex there onto the mats there outside. Goes right after her. And nasty DDT, and she rolled into the ring post area. Throws her hard into the wall. Swing and a miss. Goldie gets out of the way. Goes up. And nasty bulldog into a DDT. Goes up. Nice Hurricanrana. Pulls her up. And throws Belle into the wall. Followed with a basement dropkick. Goldie's not afraid to throw it around. Count goes to 8. She comes inside the ring. Springs up. She doesn't settle for the count. Goes for a high-risk dropkick and misses. But kicks Belle off of her. These two do not like each other. Oh, code breaker. Both knees to the head. Looks like they took something out of Goldie as well, as she's slow to get up. Belle goes right after her. Slams her into the wall again. Big forearm shot. Scoops her up. And drops her right onto the top of the wall there as the count goes to 6. Wraps her up, throws her into the wall again. As the count goes to 7, Belle goes inside the ring. Will she reset the count? Nope, she's mocking Goldie to come back in. Celebrating a little bit as the count goes to 8. Ref implores Goldie to come in. Count goes to 9. Will Goldie back in time? She does. Oh, Belle comes in as Goldie was trying to go into the ring. Scoops her up, slams her down again. Big stomp. I think Belle was counting on winning by count out there and didn't like the fact that Goldie was coming back in. Now into the ring post. Wraps her up. Goldie blocks that suplex attempt. Wraps her up. And nice slam downward. Goldie pulls Belle up by the hair. Big series of kicks and strikes here. Snapmare. Big kick to the back. Wraps up. Now Goldie gets thrown into the wall once again. Scooped up and dropped onto the wall again. Pulls her up as the count goes to 7. Scoops her up. Throws her into the wall again. Count goes to 8. This may get to be a double count out here. Belle gets back inside, and I don't think Goldie's getting back. Nope, she goes back out. She's not going to settle for a count out. Nice Hurricanrana there by Goldie. Throws her back into the ring. Belle finds herself in the ring. Goldie taking her time. Belle coming out to meet her, jumps over the rope. Belle goes outside, playing some mind games here as Goldie waits. Takes advantage, goes up. Cartwheel into the spin and brings her down. Hooks the leg, goes for the pin. But Belle kicks out. Looks to the crowd now. It's going to pull her a little bit further away from the ropes, it looks like. As Belle rolls outside the ring onto the ring apron. As Goldie waits, and Goldie goes for a shoulder block. Belle blocks it. Can she take advantage? Whips Goldie into the ropes. Goes for a kick that doesn't land very squarely. Goldie takes advantage, wraps her up, and nails her with the goat roper. Goes for the pin. But no, Belle kicks out. She thought she had it there. Belle back up on her feet, walks into a big forearm shot. Gets whipped across the way into the ropes, drops down underneath, goes up. Nice Hurricanrana. Big stomp to the back. Standing moonsault. Waiting for Belle to get up. Tries to wrap her up, but Belle kicks free. Has her up. Rock bottom, straight down. Hits the tumbleweed, goes for the pin, and Belle gets the victory. Goldie thought she had it, but Belle gets it instead as she leaves the ring. Nope, she's coming back in. She's not done beating on the champion. Stomping a kick, another kick. Goldie trying to defend herself. The ref telling Belle to leave the ring. She's got the victory. As the ref's checking on the condition of our women's champion. Belle again making her presence known against one of her main arch rivals and getting the victory there over Goldie Boone here tonight. All right, now we've got some men's tag team action here. We have Treybar and Zulcer. They are the Luchinomes. They will be going up against Whoa, okay, it's going to be just, I guess we've had a change here. It's just going to be Scooter out of Demolition going up against Treybar, Twinback of the Luchinomes here. Single action between these two tag team groups and all that. So that will make things interesting. Looks like Chaos is going to be in his corner. Treybar appears he's going to be by himself. Looks like Zulcer, Dark Belt, may or may not be around. We'll have to see what happens here. These two tag teams have gotten into it as of late. The Demolition Squad here saying they really can't take a bunch of gnomes that just jump and flip around seriously as wrestlers. Whereas the gnomes have said it doesn't. Our style may be different. Just the bigger you are, the harder we make you fall. So we got some words going on here. Now they're going to take it out inside the ring. Scooter's been the big one shooting off his mouth against the Luchinomes. Now he's going to have to do it here up against Treybar. And here they both come out together, Scooter and Chaos. They are the Demolition Squad.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring accompanied by Chaotic, representing Demolition from the edge of reality, weighing in at 228 pounds, Terry.
All right, Scooter making his way in. Out of the apocalyptic wastelands. Scooter says he's the prince of the wastelands and he was chased out in a coup and he's going to go back and reconquer with Chaos, his bodyguard, at his side. Some people doubt how much power he actually had there, but he's going to try to prove some of that here tonight in the ring.
And his opponent, representing the Luchadors from Mustache Mountain, weighing in at 190 pounds, Troy.
All right, Treybar Twinback making his way down to the ring. Plans to show that he can work in. He plans to show here tonight to Scooter that he's just as good as a singles wrestler as he is a tag team. As he tries to get the crowd going up here, you can see Chaos there in the background. Scooter moving around as well. Looks like Treybar's ready to go. There's the bell, and here we go. Scooter goes right up, big slam. Going to try to use some of the size and power advantage early, pulling on the arm there of Treybar. Tries to pose for the crowd, gives Treybar a chance to get up. Springboard body splash, caught him by surprise. Wraps him up, quick kick, pulls him up, pancake straight down. Goes up, spinning leg drop. Catching Scooter by surprise, big stomp to the face. Measures things out, basement drop kick. Scooter's ready and catches him with a page turn reversal there. Big elbow to the noggin. Flips him on the side, big kick to the back. Scooter trying to take advantage of the power strength advantage he has over. Treybar comes right back with a strike of his own. Maybe can't go fist for fist with him, pulls him up, big atomic drop. And now the ground and pound begins. Trying to take the air out of the wings, so to speak, of Treybar here, pulls him up. Wraps him up, double hook. Hold him up and now just throws him straight down. Treybar springs right back up. Springboard dropkick. Nicely executed there by Scooter. Another big shot here. Chaos likes what he sees. Pulls him up. Goes for a big sweeping suplex. Pulls him back up to his feet. Big spinning roundhouse kick. And now Scooter's going upstairs. Body splash, but nobody home. Stomped by Treybar. Scooter comes right in. And now Treybar is going to show him a little ground and pound. And admonishes him. Quick kick there. Scooter wraps him up. Going for another suplex. Kind of a modified Falcon's Arrow there. And now he's going for the pin. But nope, only a 2 count. Waits for him to get to his feet. Hooks him up, pulls him up. Big slam, straight down. Hooks the leg, goes for the pin. He thought the fallout would do it, but it didn't. Treybar still fighting in there. Pulls him up to his feet. And brings him straight down for the Day of Reckoning the Wasteland, and nails it. And a fairly quick victory here by Scooter. And now Chaos is throwing a chair in. The ref trying to get in between here. Now he chases off the ref with it. Chaos instructing him. And here comes Zalzer out of the crowd. He picks up the chair, and now the big bullies of the Demolition Squad come running. Now that Treybar has backup, the little gnome with the big chair chases off the big bullies. But the victory, nonetheless, in this time around, goes to Scooter. It's also showing that he's not afraid to strike back. Let me get my card situated here now. We have the first of our title bouts here tonight. Rufus Combs is making his first defense, I believe, of the Men's Hunter's Mark. For those of you who do not know about the Men's Hunter's Mark, the Hunter's Mark, one for the men, one for the women. It is a championship belt. It is a fighting championship that must be defended every time we have a stream, whether it's a regular stream or a premium live event. Sorry about that. Tried to aspirate myself there. So, if someone holds the Hunter's Mark belt and gets 4 consecutive victories defending the Hunter's Mark, then they automatically get a shot at either the Men's Master of Melee or the Women's Lady of Valor championship belt here. Give me a moment here to clear my throat. All right, there we go. So, which we saw happen with the Dungeon Master, and now Rufus Combs is going to try to do the same. His defense tonight is against Calius Lucitus. So this should be a fun matchup to see how Rufus does here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Men's Internet Fighting Championship.
All right, coming out first is the challenger. He is here out of the Delta Quadrant. He is part of our sci-fi genre wrestlers here. He accidentally crashed here onto the Earth. Found that the technology was way behind his times. He's from the superior end of from the more advanced end of the galaxy, and he's basically doing this to try to get what money he needs to try to get his ship repaired, but he's finding that our technology is not the same as his, and he's finding himself also waiting for rescue to come. Whether that will come or not, who knows? But he is here for now, and he is going after the Men's Hunter's Mark, who is held by this gentleman here, Rufus Combs. He is the marshal of the lands here in Grappler's Keep. And he intends to hold that belt for a while and exchange that in for a bigger, shinier badge. That would be the Men's Master Melee belt, currently held by the Dungeon Master. You can see he gets a pretty good response from the crowd. And looks like we're ready for the things to begin. This is the belt that they will be competing for here tonight. And now back to the ring announcer.
Introducing the challenger from the future, weighing in at 215 pounds, Calius Lucitus.
Calius Lucitus introduced to the crowd.
And his opponent from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 240 pounds. He is the Men's Internet Fighting Champion, Rufus Combs.
All right, Rufus holds up the belt for everyone to see. Ref comes over to take the belt. He hands it over. She will show it to Lucitus, who says, yes, that's the belt that I'm trying to get. She holds it up for everyone to see. Calius is loose. Rufus has got the game face going. There's the bell, and here we go. Rufus wastes no time, scoops up Calius, slams him into the turnbuckle, and then throws him out into the middle of the ring. Into the ropes, measures him up, and the big elbow drop. Big stomping, he's going right for stomping the water out of the mud puddle early. Trying to take the wind out of the sails on Calius. Pulls him up, wraps him up, and pancake slam straight down. Pulls him up to his feet. Big series of strikes, big double axe handle, fells him to the ground, into the ropes. Measures his elbows, but this time misses. Calius is ready. Now the hard whip into the ropes. Drops down. Shoulder blocks go nowhere. Calius scoops him up. Pump handle suplex done, executed very well. Rufus scoops him up. Brings him over the rope. And he's going to powerbomb him outside the ring. And shows what he thinks the guy's IQ is, I believe. Big series of chops as he comes after him. Calius is ready. Kick to the hamstring. And he comes with some strikes of his own. Scoops him up. Big pendulum backbreaker. Pulls him up to his feet. And now throws Rufus back into the ring. Rufus has the champion's advantage. He cannot lose the belt by a disqualification or a countout. Rufus tries to go after him, keeps him away. Calius springboards up and goes for body splash, but misses. Can Rufus take advantage? Whips him hard into the ropes. Drops down. Shoulder blocks that go nowhere. Rufus wraps him up and pancakes him again. Hooks the leg, goes for the pin, but nope. Calius is in the ropes. Pulls him up. And now hard whip. Ripcords him back into an elbow. Celebrates a little bit. Into the ropes. Measures those elbows and drops him right down. Pulls Calius up. Going for an old-fashioned face ripper there, it looks like. Calius back up on his feet. Big series of blows here by Rufus. Wraps him up. Going to pancake him again. Legs hitting the ropes, coming down. Big stomp onto the head. Another stomp. And another just for fun, I guess. Pulls him up to his feet. Wraps him up. Big jawbreaker, and down goes Calius. He's not had a lot of offense in this big stomp. Calius trying to pull himself up with the ropes. Rufus waiting for him. But Nick gets a big elbow in exchange. Calius trying to get something going here. Scoops him up. Another pump handle suplex. Pulls Rufus up to his feet. Has him wrapped up. And nice slam down there, knee to the gut. Goes for a bulldog, but misses. Quick kick, wraps him up. And another orbital, another drop down, only a 1 count. Big kick by Cass. Looks like he hurt himself maybe doing that kick. Rufus scoops him up. Sidewalk slam straight down. Pulls him up. Stands back. Runs into him again. Whip into the ropes. Shoulder blocks go nowhere. Big chops by Rufus. Calius still having trouble getting consistent offense going here. Exchanging strikes now. Springboard drop kick right to the back. Calius working his way around. Wraps him up. Holding him for the suplex. No! Float over by Rufus. Blindside clothesline brings him down. Pulls him up. Quick kick. Hits him with the rust. Quick draw. Goes for the pin. And it's over. The victory goes to Rufus Combs. Another successful defense of the men's Hunter's Mark. There you see it. The quick draw right there. He can strike with it out of nowhere. And it gets him the victory.
Still men's internet fighting champion, Rufus Combs.
Big victory for Rufus here tonight. A successful title defense. Nothing feels better. Only 2-star match, but Rufus shows why he's holding that belt. And now it's time for the women's side here as Nioll Keio will be defending the women's hunter's mark against Minune Mytlar. This should be a fun matchup here. Minune, very skilled singles wrestler, as is Nioll. Nioll, this will be her third defense of the women's hunter's mark. If she wins tonight, another victory after that will get her a shot at Goldie Boone's championship belt, the Lady of Valor championship. But to do that first, she's got to win against Minune here tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's Internet Fighting Championship.
And coming out first, it's the challenger, Minune Mytlar, our Drow Sorceress Queen, making her way to the ring. Feels that she is high royalty and she should be treated that way, and one of the ways she feels that should be done is by bestowing on her the championship belt, but she's been told she has to earn it like everybody else. She calls for the ref to part the ropes for her, which they graciously do. And looks like she is ready to go here, holding her scepter high. Alright, Minune looks like she's ready to go. She's more than shown her ability as a wrestler here within the keep. Will she be able to get herself championship gold tonight? To do that, she must defeat this person here, Nioll Keio. I keep mispronouncing her name. She is from Ganymede, one of the moons of Jupiter. She's one of our sci-fi RPG genre wrestlers here. And you can see she does not have eyes like we do. She sees using her psionic abilities. It says that she can see truer and clearer with that than we do with ours. And she's kind of proven that a little bit because of the fact she does have championship gold around her waist. Waves to the crowd. She's become a crowd favorite here, that's for sure. We'll see if she can successfully defend the Hunter's Mark here tonight. And again, this is the belt that they will be competing for here tonight. Let us go to the ring announcer for more details.
Introducing the challenger from your darkest fears, Mistress Sorceress. And her opponent from out of this world, she is the Women's Internet Fighting Champion, Minune Keio.
Holding the belt up for everyone to see. Excuse me. She hands it over to the referee. Shows it to Minune. show that this is the belt that they're competing for. Will we see a title change here tonight? We'll find out here shortly. Looks like Minune is set, as is Nioll. There's the bell, and here we go. And Nioll comes in with quick kick, slams her down, and then grabs a hold of the head, slams her right down again. Now going right for the hair pole here, not wasting any time. Taking it to Minune early here. Drop kick to the back. Minune comes right back. Nope, but walks right into the submission hold here. The Black Widow trying to get a submission here early. Nice toe drop maneuver to get out by Minune. Whip into the corner. Big clothesline goes up. And a bulldog right out of there as Minune starts to string some stuff together. Big kick to the back. She's going upstairs already. Spinning around. Moonsault, but misses. Nobody's home. Into the ropes goes Nioll. Goes up. Nice little mini Hurricane Rana there. Going for a quick pin, but only a 1 count. Not enough shock and awe to make anything happen. Pulls her up to her feet. Big forearm shot, and down she goes. Grabs the leg. Stump pull her one way, and now the other. Gestures to the crowd as Minune gets up and catches her with a big running clothesline. Now the boot right on the chin, trying to take some of the air out of the wings of Nioll. Big stomp. Pulls her up. Code breaker, both knees to the face. Minune wiping her feet as Nioll gets up. Big running body splash, but no, Neill's ready with an elbow up. Slams her right back down. Pulls her up. And now doing the neck twist here, trying to slow Minune down a bit. Work on that neck. Block the breathing. Big spinning splash there. Hooks the leg. Only a 1 count. Nioll trying to keep the crowd up going as Minune gets up. She's ready for her, though. Gonna bring her over to the ropes. See what she's got planned. Hard whip across the way. Shoulder blocks that go nowhere. Snapmare down and big running drop kick. Hooks the leg again. But only a 1 count. Nioll thought she had it there. And now strikes a pose on the ring as she waits for Minune to get up. And she's ready for her. Whips her hard over the ropes and onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats outside the ring, and comes right after. No short rest for Minune. Comes right after. Big forearm shot, and down goes the Drow. Big spinning splash again. Big stomp. Now a knee to the back. Goes for another stomp, but Minune gets out of the way this time. Goes for a drop kick and misses. Nioll ready with a neck breaker. Another spinning splash again. Another one. I guess if it keeps working, keep using it. Slams down the arm. Pulls her up. The count goes to 5. Quick kick goes up. And the asteroid. Pulls her up. Minune kicks free, whatever was playing there. Minune tried to get back inside the ring. They both do. Nioll has the champion's advantage. A countout does not cost her the belt. Gets slammed down by Nioll once again, but comes right back up. Wraps her up. Pulls her straight down. Hooks the legs, going for a pin, but no. Only a 1 count. Minune pulls Keio up. Nioll up. Nice low drop kick right to the knee. And now Minune starts to celebrate as Nioll gets up. Nioll takes advantage. Nice Hurricane Rana. Pulls her up. Kick to the back. Minune not getting much of a sustained assault here as Nioll waits for her to get up. Nice rolling leg drop there by Nioll. Pulls her up to her feet. And hits her with the foot. hits her with the Comet, and gets the victory. Another successful defense of the Hunter's Bark by Nioll. She's only one victory away as we see her hitting the Comet, spinning into that double knee strike. And that was it for Minune.
Here is your winner, and still women.
I'm going to have to double check, but I believe that is her third successful defense. If she successfully defends next week, she has earned herself a title shot before the Bag of Holding against Goldie Boone. We'll see if she is able to do so. Nioll celebrating, and rightly so. She knows how close she is to that title shot. All right, now in women's singles competition here, we have Warble going up against Annabel Dukes. We have the Rogue going up against the Gun Mall. This is going to be a fun, interesting matchup here. A little conflict in styles here. Speed versus brute force. Once again, we'll see which style is the prevalent one in this. As we wait for things to load up, hope you're all enjoying our matches here tonight. We're nearing the end of the card here, so let's go ahead and get this started. Coming out first,
It's scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Pangea, Warble.
our Kinku Rogue. Warble making her way out. Even though she's a rogue, she's popular with the fans. Is always been good in getting the crowd up and going. And it looks like Warble's set to go. And coming out will be her opponent.
And from the west side, Annabel.
Out of our noir realm, it's Annabel Duke. She's the gun mall. She's the toughest person on the east side. She runs her speakeasy known as the Fresh Fantasy. She's tough, but she also knows how to be a lady, and she knows when to do either. As she makes her way into the ring. Looks like she is set and ready to go. Warble is set. Looks like Annabelle's ready as well. There's the bell, and here we go. They meet in the center. Annabel strikes first, whips Warble hard into the corner. Big forearm shot, and down goes Warble down to the mat. Annabel trying to get the foot on the throat. Warble grabs a hold of it and throws her away, measures her out, hits a basement dropkick right to the head. Quick wrap up and into a quick snap DDT, snap suplex. Why do I keep wanting to say DDT? Annabel comes right back with some big fisticuff strikes here and is knocking Warble all over the place. Hard whip into the corner. Wraps the arm around the ropes and is using everything she's got to get extra leverage on that arm. Looks like she wants to target that on Warble. She breaks it by the ref's count. Quick kick to the knees. Big spinning neck breaker. Calls it the Fedora. And handstand into the double knee strike into the side. Pulls her up. Wraps her up and a DDT straight down. Big stomp. Pulls her up. Warble hits the elbow to the gut to get free. Sets up and a jawbreaker right onto Annabel. Pulls her up, spins her around and face plants her straight down. Big stomp. Pulls her up, big knee. Pulls her up again. And just slams her right back down. Going upstairs. Big body splash from the top rope. Trying to get the crowd pumped up, it looks like here. Starts mocking Annabel to get up, and she does. Maybe shouldn't be careful what you ask for. Hard whip into the ropes, dropped down by Annabel. Leapfrogs over. Elbow gets Warble right in the shoulder. Annabel goes in for a clothesline, but gets a drop kick instead by Warble, who turns her back to knock the dust off her feet. Annabel takes advantage, brings her over to the ropes. Flips her over now, using the ropes for a chokehold here. Breaks it by the count of 5, according to the ref's direction here. Warble just sitting there on the rope. And Annabel doing the big stretch here. Jamming that chest right into the rope, using the top rope for leverage. Flips her over. Rakes the nails down the back. Wraps her up. And is going for the sleeper. The $1 Million Dream into a backbreaker. Still holding it. And just spins her and throws her around. Flips her over again. Warble flips right back up. Big forearm shot. Maybe even a fist from Annabel there. Slap to the side. More big strikes. But another jawbreaker by Warble. Not quite as effective as the other one. Brings Annabel over to the ropes. Whips her across. Shoulder blocks go nowhere. Annabel shaking her arm there. Wrap around by Warble. Scoops her up. Sidewalk slam goes right into a pin. But only a 1 count. Warble tried to get the crowd going here. Annabel ready with a big kick of her own. Flips her over. Grabs the arm out. Knee drop right onto the elbow. Big stomp. Trying to stomp all the water out of the mud puddle as Warble rolls to the outside of the ring. Pulls herself up on the apron. Annabel wastes no time, goes for a shoulder block, but it was blocked by Warble. Quick kick by Annabel, another kick to the gut, wraps her up. Big swinging neck breaker, hits the fedora, hooks the leg, goes for the pin. And Warble kicks out at 2. Annabel thought she had it right there. Warble still down. Annabel pulling her up to her feet. Tries to grab her. Warble kicking at the hamstrings. Trying to take the legs out from Annabel. Annabel kicks right back. Gets the strikes in. Quick kick. She's going to go for the fedora again and nails it. Headstand. Handstand into the double knees. Another big stomp. Pulls Warble up. Warble ready. Arm drag slam. And down goes Annabel. Pulls her up. Quick kick. Looks like she's setting up for the mocker. Or excuse me, the Warbler's call. The snap DDT goes for the pin. But no, Annabel kicks out. Looks like she's going for a suicide dive and nails Annabel with it, diving through the ropes. Now standing over her, mocking. Annabel gets right back up to her feet. Hits her with a big kick as Warble comes running in. Another kick to the back. Pulls her up to her feet. Quick kick. Big series of strikes and now slap across the face as Warble goes down. Warble kind of wobbling a bit and now gets set up on the wall. And a big kick to the side of the head, it looks like. Grabs the leg. Kick right into the hamstring. Pulls her up as the count goes to 7. Throws her back in. Annabel gets in after the count of 8. Pulls Warble up to her feet. Scoops her up. And hits the speakeasy. Has her wrapped up and gets the victory. So a big victory here tonight for Annabel Duke. There you see her hitting the fedora. There was the Warble's call, and now the speakeasy, which ended it all and gave Annabel Dukes the victory. Showing she can be tough, but she can still be a lady. 3.5 star match, a good one here as we go into tonight's main event. This is a rivalry that's been brewing quite a bit. We have Jayla Fastshadow, our druid who likes her fire, up against the Ice Queen herself, Falenne Luck. This is definitely a battle of fire versus ice. And right now, it's kind of an even battle right now between the two. So we'll see what happens inside this match here tonight. See who gets the upper hand in this rivalry between mental and physical aspects. And coming out first is Jayla Fastshadow.
From the Garden of Eden,
Jay Fastshadow making her way out. She is our druid of the lands. Coming in with her torch. But she says sometimes fire destroys, but sometimes you need fire to purify. And she's here to purify everything here in the keep. And despite her height there, she is a halfling. Unfortunately, this is the shortest I can make someone in this, so you'll just have to use your imagination that she is a halfling. As she gets herself ready to go, puts her torch down, and looks like she's ready to go. Falenne Luck. She is part of our superhero crew here. She's the queen of the Frost Realm. It said the only place on her that isn't cold is her heart. We'll see how strong the chill is with her tonight as she goes up against Jayla Fastshadow once again. These two really do not like each other all that much. Falenne prefers the cold that keeps and preserves, as opposed to the fire that melts and destroys. She makes her way now into the ring. And it looks like she's ready to go. There's the bell, and here we go. They lock up, and Falenne wastes no time. Quick snap suplex into a pin. Why do I keep wanting to say DDT? I seem to have that going on. Wraps her up, nice over the shoulder throw. Falenne going off for the offense early. Wraps her up, another quick suplex. Works her way around, waits for Jayla to get up. Pulls her up, slaps her upside the head. Now big stomp on the hand. Pulls the arm out, another stomp on the shoulder this time. Works her way around. Moves outside the ring to celebrate as Jayla gets up. Now quick kick to the gut, and it's all Falenne's. Far nice double axe handle shot there. Fills the druid. Goes up top, works around, and inverted DDT from the ropes. But walks right into a small package wrap up by Jayla. Only gets a 1 count. Caught Falenne by surprise. And a big clubbing clothesline knocks Falenne over the rope onto the mats outside the ring. Falenne comes right back in. Whips Jayla hard into the ropes. Drop down. Leapfrog up. And a nice little hip toss slam there. Jayla keeping the offense up here on, getting a lot of offense here from Falenne. Series of strikes, now a big drop kick, pulls her up to her feet. Wraps her up. Hits the snowball, goes for the pin. But Jayla kicks out. Falenne thought she had it there. Grabs her by the legs, but no, Jayla kicks out. And now Jayla goes on the offensive, pulls her up. Big fall-away slam. Let's see if Falenne used it up all too early. If she's gonna have any gas left here, as Jayla puts her on the ropes. Big forearm shot. Whips across the way. Misses whatever she had planned there. Now scoops her up. Flips her up onto the shoulder. And a big body slam straight down. Pulls Falenne up to her feet. Spins around. Discus spin forearm shot. And now flexes for the crowd. And in comes Falenne right after, waiting for her, but counter shot there by Jayla. Fells Falenne, goes into the ropes. Leaping body splash. Spins the arm up. Big stomp right onto the tricep. Pulls Falenne up to her feet. Forearm shot, wraps her up from behind. And just throws her off to the side. Big stomp. Deadlift, pulls up and slams her down again. Pulls that arm up again. Stomp onto the tricep. Pulls her up. Wrapping her up and going for the blight. I think no. Falenne floats over. Chop block from behind. Toe drop takedown. Into the ropes. Big elbow drop by Falenne. And now Jayla rolls outside. Falenne goes up top rope. No short rest. Body splash from the top rope onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats outside the ring. Falenne starts to celebrate. Now goes right back at it. A stomp and another elbow drop. Flips her over. Flips her over again. Grabs the leg. Elbow drop right onto the knee. Pulls her up to her feet. Big series of strikes here. And now Falenne gets out of the grasp of Jayla, comes in. Falenne's ready for forearm shot. Now has her on the second rope. Does the neck drop onto the second rope, and down goes Jayla. Falenne goes right after her. No short rest at all. Pulls her up. And now Falenne throws Jayla back inside the ring. It's going to go upstairs. Big elbow drop from the top rope. Waits for Jayla to get up. Quick kick. Wraps her up and hits the avalanche. Goes for the pin. This could finish it. And it does. And a big win for Falenne. Quickly gets out of the ring before Jayla can go after her. Instead, in her frustration, she strikes the ref. Jayla not happy with the results of that, but you saw it. Falenne got her pretty much fair and square. And that, everyone, will bring us to the end of this week's edition of Grappler's Keep. Hope you enjoyed the matches here we had here tonight. Good series of matches as we try to get back into the swing of things here with all of the physical stuff I've had going on as of late has kind of thrown things off a little bit, but we're going to try to get right back into the usual flow of things here. So hope you enjoyed those matches. Schedule the rest of the week. Saturday, you can catch me on the Wandering DMs channel at 1 p.m. on Saturdays for Scion Birth of the New Gods, as we've just had our meeting with the toy maker, who has a very interesting back and forward story, along with some having the telephone conversation with Kieran's father Loki, so we have an idea of what we need to do. Now it's a matter of actually getting there and such. So we'll be resuming that on Saturday as well at 1 p.m. The rest of my schedule, you can catch me 1 p.m. or Mondays with my daughter Bonnie and I as we do Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, or as we prefer to call it, The Further Adventures of Mouse Droid, as we are finishing up Exegol and getting ready to go on to the next planet from there. Tuesday nights, we'll be back with The Legend of Ben de Mustaine. Hopefully everything goes well after my dental appointments and stuff like that. So we're hoping things will work out good there. We will have, and then next Wednesday, we'll be back here for more Grappler's Keep as we work our way towards our next premium live event, the Dirty Deeds, our version of Extreme Rules. So let's see, who do we want to raid? Looks like Lindy is on. We will go ahead and raid there. Send them so love. They got some Call of Cthulhu stuff, some good Cthulhu stuff going on there. So let's go ahead and raid our good friend Laughlove Lindy. Get the raid going there if you like what you see here. Join us on Discord. There, you can see the link there in chat where we have things to talk about, all the different stuff we have going on here on the channel. We also have a special section there called the Prayer Closet. Here on this channel, we believe in the power of prayer. We believe it is real. We believe it is powerful. We believe it works. In fact, we know it works. If you have a need, if you have a concern, if you have a request, please place it there, and we will be praying for you. I keep a list on Evernote to help me keep track of prayer requests and stuff like that, to track them and everything's going on there. So we're not just a thoughts and prayers kind of thing. When we say we're praying for you, we really mean it. So you can join us there for that. Also, where do I want to raid Curly tonight? Doing cyber? No, we'll stick with Laughlove. We'll stick with Laughlove Lindy as originally planned. So if it's something that's kind of personal that you don't want others to know about, and we can understand that, then just use the praying hands emoji. We'll take that as what we call an unspoken request, which means God knows what it is, you know what it is, we don't know, but we don't have to know. All we need to know is that the need is there, and we will be praying for you just as hard as if we knew what was actually going on, because we don't need to know. All we need to know is that the need is there. So please take advantage of doing that. So let's go ahead and get this raid started here. So thank you all for coming, and until next time, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody. This has been a Diet Water production.